Welcome back, everybody. I'm Happy Tangent, and we're playing Vampyr, episode 38. When we last left off, we let Mr. Aloysius or something, Dawson. Well, he's still alive. But anywho, he's supposedly dead. I can see him moving. They should have closed his eyes and turned off his animation, but yeah, we let him die. We didn't turn him. He wanted to become a vampire. We're gonna have to somehow weasel our way out of this, because we have to go visit Lord Redgrave and tell him why he didn't become a vampire, why he wasn't turned. So let's make our way over there and try to explain to him what happened. Alright. Oh, this is a nice place. Oh shit. Looks like we're gonna meet him right now. That facial animation hasn't appeared yet in the game. Too far away. Alright, here goes nothing. It's just,
I cannot enter.
Haha! He locked it. That'd be something if there's a boss fight right now. I gotta go level up some more.
Dr. Reed? Is Aloysius Dawson reborn as expected?
I'm afraid Mr. Dawson finally chose to embrace life and death as a mortal.
What do you mean?
He has overcome his fear of dying. I let him rest and wait for death to come.
What? This is unacceptable. Go back there and make him the powerful Ekon he's destined to be.
No, Lord Redgrave. As a doctor and as an immortal, I can't. If you wish to make him your progeny, then proceed on your own.
This is an outrage beyond words. This is betrayal, pure and simple. I should kill you on the spot. You swore on William Marshall's blood.
Well, get rid of me then.
From now on, you're an outcast. Banished. You are forbidden to ever appear in front of us again.
Yeah, really doesn't bother me.
Ascalon will smite you on sight, and your heart will be thrown to the rats.
I'll leave you then. Have fun with your puppets and shadow plays, Lord Redgrave.
Yes, go, traitor, and take that awful creature, that counterfeit of a woman I saw waiting for you, and be gone!
I'm surprised he's letting me leave. Still think I could take him in a fight. And to piss him off worse, let's try and talk to him again.
Step away, traitor. Return to your dubious friends and your decrepit hospital. Do not dare show yourself again, you or that monstrosity you bring to...
Oh, load screen cut you off. Alright, they actually want me to go visit old Bridget, and boy, they're making this easy on me. She's right there.
We meet again at the strangest of times, young Ekon. So do you serve the Earl of Bristol now?
Old Bridget, what are you doing here?
Your friend, the wise Ekon. She sent me to warn you.
How did you meet Lady Ashbury?
She came to us in the sewers in search of answers. Just as you did.
What kind of answers did you give her?
I knew nothing of your maker, but we talked. We talked a lot. Her words and ideas are captivating. It is no surprise that you like her. I like her too.
Lady Ashbury in the sewers? Now that's a sight I wish I'd seen.
She said she was your friend, and that she sought the identity of your maker. So I answered her questions.
Did anyone see you? It's a long way from the dock sewers, and hunters are patrolling the streets here.
Who said I took the streets? How do you think I survived for centuries in this city without ever being seen? I know all her secrets.
Lady Ashbury? You know her? Tell me what's going on.
The lady approached me but a few nights ago, wanting to meet the sewer skulls. Once she questioned Harriet Jones. She agreed to help us.
Harriet Jones is still with you then? How is she doing?
Harriet remains angry, but is recovering slowly. Her mind is twisted, but at least her body is healing.
Tell me what is going on.
The lady asked us to keep an eye on your mortal doctor friend while you were away. We spotted the hunters. They were discussing plans to attack tonight.
Oh boy, I should say no time to lose, but
Wait,
option
slow
for
down.
questions.
I need to ask you something.
I'm listening, but I do not have time to waste, so be quick.
How did Elizabeth find you?
She presented herself humbly at our gate and asked if we knew of any ancestral vampires hiding in London. She asked about Ascalon. She asked about many things.
What do you think of her?
Her soul is good, yet tainted with a deep sadness and the scars of ancient wounds. Time does that to us immortals, for we have so much to dwell upon.
Why did she come to you?
I am old Bridget, the buried memory of the city. She sought the silent truths, truths I have kept hidden for so long.
Where is Lady Ashbury right now?
She said she will go home. She needed to speak with some old friends first, though. Do not worry, young Ekon. She is no fool, and just as strong as you.
Why do I feel like Lord Redgrave was particularly irritated to see you? Far more so than the average Skull, if I may say.
Because I used to know him quite well. And he is afraid I may remember who he really is.
You're Elizabeth's informant. You're the one who told her about Lord Redgrave's lies regarding his lineage.
Yes, but my words were not meant to hurt or threaten. I simply told the story of the Sewer Skulls, and of so many other forgotten children.
No time to lose, then. I must go there right away.
I shall return to my den. Have you a message for the lady? Should I see her before you?
Yes. Tell her I love her.
Is this still unknown to her? Go now and take care, young Ekon, for the flames are rising.
Oh, I don't know what to do. I wonder if I really shouldn't do a side mission right now. Maybe I just won't at all, because maybe this game has some underlying thing where if it sees that you do it, it'll change things. I know that's rare. It happened in Mass Effect 2, where if you didn't go straight to the final mission, you would lose crewmates and then start losing other people. Okay, let's see. We still got a few people to heal. Probably do that off camera. I think, yeah, we gained this. I'm gonna go straight there, not level up, see what happens. Because I'd rather not miss out, so straight to Pembroke.
Well.
A 34? God damn it!
Show me how you defeated Virgil Buncher.
What is this truck? Are the vampire hunters here already?
Bloody handprints. Ooh, it looks like they're going upstairs.
Those
Behind us.
bastards. What have they done to Edgar?
I have no blood at the start of this fight. Oh, an elevator. So first, to the roof, or down below. Alright, probably about to be a boss fight with somebody way too high level for me. Is it McMullen? Where you hiding? Oh, you gonna jump from the ceiling probably?
Ultraviolet curtains and Ori calcium powder. Dr. Swansea's always been a resourceful bastard. I bet he never told you he had this installed in case of a vampire attack. Says a lot about how much he trusts you.
What have you done with Edgar?
Don't worry. We don't kill humans. Even if your friend is deserving of a little punishment for what.
What are you talking about?
We know everything. Swansea and you created this bloody epidemic. You aim to unleash
Why
another
would you
disaster
turn off
just like
the
William
thing
Marshall
stopping
did.
me?
No, I'm trying to put an end to it. Just like you are.
You're the progeny, aren't you? Where is the monster hiding? It's still in England, isn't it?
I have no idea what you're talking about. Jeffrey, please listen to me.
No tricks. That shit won't work on me. We've found proof in the theater. Doris Fletcher was your first experiment. Now where is Marshall? Speak! So much for modern technology. Time for the tried and true.
It's gonna be like level 40.
Do you know what this is, Beast? This is a drop of King Arthur's blood. The blood of a true defender of Britain. Stronger than your evil powers.
Why would you throw the flask away?
Ridiculous. We're losing precious time.
True enough. Soon I'll bring your head before your coward of a father.
Alright. What's some of this?
Close your eyes!
33.
This is gonna hurt.
Ooh, stay away from the light.
If you're so innocent, why does simple light burn you so much?
Alright, he does it 4 times.
Or pin you down! Your poisonous bite is useless on me.
Can't touch it right now, the light's in the way.
The blood of a true defender of this land will protect me. Close your eyes! This is gonna hurt. Come on. Close your eyes! This is gonna hurt.
That's gonna hurt you too. Oh shit, he said he was resistant, but we gotta at least see what happens. Let's get some blood back. No, 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 no! No! Shit! Alright. Do it again.
Your poisonous bite is useless on me. If you're so innocent, why does simple light burn you so much?
Alright, 3rd attempt. We don't want to level, we just want to pull this off. Because we
Down!
that first try we should have done it. Oh yeah, I forgot. No, no, no! fuck, 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 fuck! Ugh. I thought I had my hand. I'm out of blood.
True light will cleanse you.
Yes! They're gonna ask if I want to give him mercy. I will.
We are the guardian of justice.
That was not a full
Freeman
100%
shall
of his
prevail.
health.
You can't accept the fact
We had to
we're
have been
not
close that
enemies.
first attempt.
We always have been, and we always will be. Of all the evils that threaten mankind, your kind are the worst.
You hunted me down. Maybe I am a monster.
I'm not saying we could be friends, you and I. But perhaps we could collaborate to put an end
I don't think
to
these
this
guys will
captivity.
ever trust a
Never.
vampire.
We are Prewin. We do not negotiate. We do not compromise.
There is no way you'll ever let me be, McCullum. You'll always hunt me down, won't you?
There is no escape, Leech. Kill me now. For there is no way you can sway me to your ideals.
Here's our choice.
That's where you're mistaken.
What if it let me turn him?
What do you mean?
Spare him or turn him? Oh shit. Oh man, I'm not gonna make him a vampire. We're gonna spare him. We're Mr. Nice Vampire.
I'll spare you, McCullum. I'll offer you the mercy you never offered me.
What is this ruse?
This is no ruse, McCullum. This is me letting you go. After all, you and I are both trying to save this poor country in our own way.
I'll kill you, Reed. Next time we meet, I'll end you.
See? Progress already. You called me by my name. Until the next time. Goodbye, Hunter.
Oh, that's pretty awesome. I can't believe I actually beat him. Not because of the skill. It's just he was 8 levels above me boss fight. I did die to him twice. I should have got him on that first attempt. You know, just try to Dark Souls it up. Don't get too greedy. Just keep doing the same patterns. I mean, it's pretty boring to watch, but it keeps you alive. That second time, I just got caught up where he got a couple hits on me while that thing was worse than him. It basically took off my barrier, and then he just was smashing me. So I died quick. Oh, I got a little corgi wants me to throw fetch with him. Alright, yeah, let's see what happens in the rest of this episode. After that, I don't know what there's to do. What's it saying? Alright, we gained at least 2,000 to 3,000 XP. Alright, so science without conscious. Rescue Edgar Swansea. Rescue him from where? 200 meters that way. Alright, let's see about rescuing him, and that'll probably make a good end to the episode. So let's go save our buddy Swansea real fast. Oh fuck! That's who was fighting me, was one of the damn Ascalon Club guys. Well, hopefully this pre-one will help take some health off him. Don't hit me! Got a little... Ah, there's the damn doppelganger. That's the last thing I wanted. God damn it, Pre-One, I'm trying to help you. Wrong guy. Hey, we took out one of the Ascalon Club. We better worry about this guy right now, though. Get that stam up. I hope they put something in the game for taking out all these Ascalon Club members. Because I don't remember his name exactly, but that dude's name was like Lord Hensley or something. And I'm pretty sure they haven't been named prior to that. It's looking like we're going to the theater.
So Priwen never left Doris's theater after they invaded. They must be holding Edgar here in their new headquarters.
No rest for the wicked.
Oh shit! Scared me, man. Scared me. Something to read? New Doris Fletcher's diary, London, the 24th of October, 1918. Soon I'll be on the stage again, for my rehearsals are almost over. My minions are gathered around me, ready to follow my every command. Soon my audience will return, ready to applaud my art. The young, the gorgeous, my healthy audience, they'll return to their families, their beautiful houses and happy lives, delighted by my performance, shocked by my disguise, touched by my grace, my infectious legacy. They'll spread the disease one by one, and they'll turn, and I'll be their beloved queen again, and they'll never forget me, and I shall have my revenge on the dirty trick fate played on me. That was pretty good. I wonder if I could have found that the first go-around. I just didn't come this way. Alright. Somehow we gotta get lower.
It's locked, all right.
To get lower. McCollum's report. November 6, 2018. Oh, damn it. 1918. I just finished reading Doris Fletcher's journal. As painful and dreadful as it was, my God, the woman planned to see everyone in London afflicted, by inflicting all who would come to her next play. It helped me understand greatly what is going on. Doris Fletcher's real name was Doris Jones. She was the daughter of some Harriet Jones, who had been treated as a patient for a long time at the Pembroke Hospital. She clearly hated her mother, but used her fame and notoriety to see her while visiting the poor and sick in the East End. I don't know exactly what happened then, but this is how her mother infected her before returning to the theater, and how she turned into that monstrosity that the leech known as Jonathan Reed finally defeated. The presence of that vampire in the same hospital where Harriet Jones was treated can't be a coincidence. I am convinced he is deeply involved with the vampire plague going on in London right now. I am also convinced Swansea is the accomplice, and that those two are planning something more terrifying than anything the Guard has ever faced. Maybe I should take some time to read the old books and manuscripts the Guard still possess to get some answers. It may prove useful. In the meantime, I better send some patrols to investigate what is occurring at the Pembroke Hospital. November 8th, 1918. It took me 2 days to parse through the dusty registers and books we keep in the vault. God, I hate losing time like this. The search did prove fruitful. For once, I found 2 pages that could be related to our present situation, and a copy of William Marshall's memoirs. I took them with me to read them more carefully. This creature, Marshall, says he fought in 1666, this disaster that aimed to destroy London. It is very similar to what happened with Doris Fletcher. Disease, infection, hate of the living, a desire to see the city ransacked. I have no doubt now that the bloody old leech of William Marshall is behind all this, and that he is back. This could be our greatest accomplishment. If the Guard could at last find and destroy that old bastard, I believe what Marshall did in 1666 is exactly what Reed is now trying to do. Did the creature, this disaster, escape their will? Is it why Marshall destroyed him in 1666 and Reed did the same with Doris Fletcher before she became such a creature? I don't know. But those two are clearly working together, and Swansea is helping them. I will immediately give orders to have him arrested and interrogated. As for Reed, I'll destroy the evil beast myself, and then we'll deal with William Marshall and the disaster thing Prewin will prevail once more.
Doris Fletcher was about to become a disaster. I'm getting close to having all the evidence.
Ah, there we go. That's what I was hoping for when I was reading that. It actually had a key. So now we can open this door. Get to Swansea. Hopefully. More stuff to read. The Vampire Knight. William Marshall, forget the legend about the man, the one most of you never heard of, you lazy bastards. Forget the empty tomb in the temple church. Forget the death of those among us who died trying to locate him. We, the guard, know that he is still hiding somewhere. That's the only fact we must keep in mind. Another small detail we need to keep in mind. This little fucker is clever. How many times have we thought we had him cornered him, to finally only find old dust and cobwebs? Marshall has been a vampire for 1,000 years. We're no match until we change our plans concerning this hunt. So, here are a few questions for you lazy bastards, and I want all of them answered before speaking of another great hunt to pin this leech down. Who helped him escape his den under Temple Church? We know now for a fact that a private contractor was paid to move a large coffin from the church a few years before we investigated the tomb. What exactly did the traitors of the Brotherhood of St. Paul discuss with Marshall when they meet in 1785 in London? The report of this meeting has been burnt, but witnesses remain of a request made by Marshall to access a specific book in their library. Why does this monstrosity known as Lady Blackwood seem linked to Marshall? They exchanged letters. She went in London to meet him in 1786, according to the Brotherhood spies. She tried to discreetly buy his castle in Wales in 1793, before fleeing when spotted by our fearless mentor, Kendall Stone. So the pattern here, what happened during these few years? Why such agitation and activity? Answer these questions, my brothers, and you will find the path to our most imminent foe, William Marshall, oldest vampire of England to survive our righteous wrath. From Know Your Enemies by Carl Eldritch, Prewin leader. Few things there. I wonder if this Lady Blackwood is actually what we know as Elizabeth Ashbury. Another thing, it makes me wonder underneath that church tomb when I kept stepping on these blocks all Indiana Jones style, if that's what we're going to do at some point. Alright, anything else in here? Gotta be a key or something. Oh, here we go again. William Marshall's memoirs. The Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole finally agreed to meet me in London. They proposed to meet inside the new Cathedral of St. Paul. I, like the wit and solemnity of these men, what a symbol, to choose the place where I defeated this disaster, but also the place where I fell. I agreed to their proposition. There, in the sacred silence of the church and under the eye of God, they respectfully listened to me. They acknowledged my victory against the evil creature, the Des Astro, the eater of stars, who only wished to spread death and pestilence all around her. Since they acknowledged my will to save London in 1666, they heard my request, my burning desire to stop the blood of hate. Their primate promised to come back to me with an answer. The primate of St. Paul wrote back to me with just a name, the Tear of Angels. According to him, the ancient artifact could heal anything, cleanse any blackened soul, and purify my blood. Blessed be to the Lord, it took me more than 100 years to find a cure for the blood of hate, but I finally have found it. Soon the rage shall end, soon I may repair the wrong I did and cleanse my failures. Now all I need to do is retrieve the necessary ingredients to create the artifact. Blood of the purest heart mixed with the blood of the king. To find such rare ingredients is not what worries me the most, for time is on my side. It's the last part that worries me. Pure essence of garlic. I'm afraid it will literally hurt like hell when I drink the antidote. But if that's the price to pay to cleanse my soul and correct my mistakes, I am ready to endure this excruciating pain.
Blood of a pure heart, garlic, blood of a king. I don't understand. Perhaps this is what McCallum drank. I had better keep that in mind.
King Arthur's blood. Alright, another note on the wall. A lot shorter to read. I can probably read this picture. Pin note, I'm going to try to. Until further notice, this safe will be used to store sensitive evidences. It must always be locked. If you need to access it, just find me on the last floor to get the key. Bloody remember to bring it back to me when you're done, Rodney.
I should find the key to that box. It's locked, all right.
Well, then hopefully Rodney is down below, because we killed everyone else in this theater.
Edgar. Edgar, can you hear me?
Jonathan, is it really you?
Easy. Easy. Save your strength.
You didn't have to drop him on the ground like that, then.
Don't try to spare me. As a physician, I know all too well when it's too late.
You don't look that
Punctured
bad.
lung, broken ribs,
Alright, never mind.
internal bleeding. An accurate diagnosis, wouldn't you say?
Edgar, what happened?
They wanted me to confess. Beat me black and blue.
Jeffrey McCullum ambushed me at the Pembroke Hospital. He was convinced you and I were responsible for the Skull epidemic.
I never imagined that self-righteous fanatic would dare to attack us in the open. What became of him?
To prove him wrong, I let him go.
Really? You sure that was the wisest course of action?
Time will tell. The most intriguing part of his accusation was that you and I were the pawns of some ancient vampire.
William Marshall. Yes, they tortured me to make me confess the same nonsense.
I think you're hiding something, Edgar.
What do you mean?
William Marshall, for example. You speak of him as if you know him. How is that?
Jonathan, I cannot say I'm ready for another round of questions.
What can you tell me about William Marshall?
Not much. History paints the story he was the greatest knight who ever lived. Amongst the immortals, he had a yet greater legend.
Why is the Guard of Priwen so obsessed with him?
He was the only ancient vampire to escape the first great hunt launched by the Guard of Priwen in 1854. They believe he's an evil creature plotting his return.
Why would he deserve such a reputation?
I cannot say. The Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole has next to no intelligence on him. All I know is that he's supposed to be the oldest of all the British vampires.
Why would the Guard of Priwen believe you and I created the vampire epidemic?
Maybe due to our profession. Because I offered you shelter in my hospital.
While investigating the epidemic, I read some of McCullum's findings. I think you have some explaining to do.
I have nothing to hide, Jonathan. Nothing at all.
Do you remember when we suspected Sean Hampton of killing Harriet Jones?
Yes. The terrible episode that came as a shock to us all.
Harriet Jones faked her own death. When I found her in the sewers, she confessed she wanted everybody to pay for what happened to her.
That woman was extremely bitter, full of hatred and festering anger.
Do you know Doris Fletcher's real name?
No, I'm afraid not.
Her real name was Doris Jones. She was the daughter of Harriet Jones.
What do you want me to say, Jonathan?
Doris Fletcher visited her mother at the Pembroke Hospital. That's how she first got infected.
I know nothing about that. Miss Fletcher once came to visit the sick. That is all I know.
No, Edgar, there is more. Doris Fletcher was Harriet Jones's daughter. They exhibited the same symptoms: blind hate and strong physical mutation.
What does this sad story have to do with us?
Let the poor guy die.
Come on, Edgar. Don't you see the pattern here? The epidemic, the link between Doris and Harriet, the suspicion of McCullum.
How could I? I never saw Harriet Jones again after she fled the hospital.
Do you know where we are? Doris Fletcher's theater. This is where that hateful creature plotted to spread the epidemic across London.
I only briefly met Miss Fletcher once when she visited the Pembroke Hospital. You say it was to see her mother. She seemed like such a sweet and graceful woman.
My point exactly. The disease turned her into a bitter soul, driven by vengeance just like her mother. A symptom of all the infected patients.
Certain diseases are known to produce similar effects. Rabies, for example. And rabies is not the devil at work.
Doris and Harriet shared more than a hidden family bond. They were the embodiment of the epidemic and are linked to the Pembroke Hospital. Come on, Edgar, this is no coincidence.
I swear I'm at a complete loss. All I did was administer vampire blood to cure old Harriet. There was no evil plan, no diabolical plot.
You did what?
I tested the regenerating and healing properties of vampire blood on Harriet Jones. My only intention was to find the cure for influenza, I swear.
Whose blood did you use? William Marshall's? Mine?
Lady Ashbury's. While transfusing her with human blood, humanely appeasing her hunger, I also kept samples of her blood for my research.
You used her blood on Harriet Jones? My God, Edgar, that's unethical. You betrayed 2 of your patients at the same time.
Right, I admit it. I boldly ventured into experimental realms, but I've killed no one to appease my thirst for knowledge, Jonathan. I'm no murderer.
I never asked to become what I am, Edgar. You chose to conduct your rogue experiments.
You have worked beside me. You saw what I'm doing at Pembroke Hospital. Jonathan, you know I'm not an evil soul. Just another victim of this tragedy.
Oh shit. Let him die. Embrace to make the death quicker. Or turn. You are not going to die. I'm just gonna let him die. I don't like turning people if they don't want to be a vampire. Alright.
Yes, Edgar, you're about to die. I won't say it's fair, but I can't say you don't deserve it.
Your words hurt deeply, Jonathan. For they come from a friend. I helped you, remember?
Yes, I remember.
The second I saw you in that bar, I knew we would accomplish great things, you and I.
I thought you were a vampire, till you brandished that cross.
You looked so lost when you opened that door. For a few seconds I thought you were there to kill me.
I think we were both afraid.
And now, I feel true fear. Is there an afterlife? What will become of me when I'm dead, Dr. Reed?
I really cannot say, Dr. Swansea.
In the end, life betrays us all.
Oh, dang, we're so cold. We got another key in Swansea's cross. Ooh, hint. Well, yeah, hint failed. Swansea's dead. Dang, we gotta be getting close to the end. Chapter 6, Antidote. Alright. Alright, anywho. We come back. We are going to... Dang, got some good XP. We're gonna knock out that last side missions, heal everybody up, because I really feel... I was worried that this thing was gonna go for a while, but I think we're right at the edge of the end of the game coming up here soon. Alright, that's gonna do it for this episode. I'm Happy Tangent. Please like and subscribe. We'll see you in the next one.